Hi, I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm really excited to share with you my morning routine. I used to really not be a morning person, and I know that everyone who does these 5 a.m. morning routines says that, but truly, I was very much not a morning person. You probably won't be able to tell from this morning routine because I have successfully turned myself into a morning person. Anyway, I'm really excited to share this with you. Please drop any questions or comments below so I can chat with you about it, and let's get right into it. Enjoy the video. Good morning. Actually, it was kind of a rough morning. I didn't sleep that well, and I woke up even before my alarm went off. We're on daylight savings time, so it's still pitch black when I wake up these days. But there you go. It's 5:26 a.m. and my alarm on my Apple Watch is going off early because it felt me moving around so much. I laid in bed for another couple minutes contemplating my existence before, regretfully, climbing out of bed and starting my day. I realize you can't really see what I'm doing in this clip since there's absolutely no lights on yet, but I'm grabbing my pile of workout clothes that I laid out last night. My morning routine now looks so different than it did a year ago. I'll actually put my previous morning routine video in the cards here so you can see what I mean. I also take the time to turn off the noise machine since both my husband and I are awake. Then I grab my scrunchie and my AirPods and put them in a pile at the top of the stairs so I don't forget to bring them. I only do the absolute bare minimum of bathroom necessities this early in the morning. I brush my teeth and slap on some deodorant. If it's extra dry out, I'll also put on a layer of moisturizer, but I don't do any further skincare yet. I go downstairs as quietly as I possibly can since I figure our Airbnb guest in the basement unit of our home is probably still asleep. My husband does a protein tea thing before his gym sessions, so I put the kettle on for him. The water's on, so it's time for me to fill up my water bottle. I love my copper kettle, but we got this electric kettle for the mornings since it's almost silent. The kettle doesn't take long to heat up, and my husband has his tea in hand quickly. It's pretty chilly this morning, 47 degrees Fahrenheit, so I put on my biggest coat. And then of course, I have to change from my fuzzy house slippers to my sneakers. We both hop in the car and my husband drives me the few blocks to my gym. He drops me off and then goes to his rock climbing gym. It's arm day for me today, so I settle in and start my workout. I didn't film any of my workout because it's awkward to bring a tripod into a public space, but I did about 50 minutes on my upper body workout and then walked home. And what a glorious sunrise. It was just lovely. I literally spent several minutes in the middle of the parking lot just smiling at the sky. I listened to a podcast on real estate investing while walking home and also just appreciated the leaves and the crisp chill and seeing small dogs wearing coats, some of my absolute favorite things. I made it home by around 7:15 a.m. and had already spent over an hour being active. Upstairs in my office, I did my usual after-gym stretches. I really only do the basics, but honestly that's a win because I have a hard time convincing myself to do even the bare minimum of stretching. I know that's bad, but just being honest here. By 7:23, the sun is definitely up and I'm definitely in need of a shower. I do a quick scrub with the water as hot as it can go, and then I hop out and do my morning skincare. I threw on my absolute comfiest sweater since I'm working from home and will not need to turn my camera on today, and somehow it's already 8 a.m. It's honestly wild to me how much more time everything takes when I'm trying to catch it all on camera. Anyway, I need to make sure I have a cup of tea in me before I log on to any meetings, so let's get on that. I'll also need breakfast, which lately for me has been a gluten-free English muffin and 2 fried eggs. It's a delicious classic. I've got my tea and my breakfast, and usually at this point I'll watch a YouTube video while I'm eating. But I can't really film that since I film on my phone. I cleaned my plate and was enjoying my tea when my husband got back from climbing. He didn't know I was recording and I'd forgotten about it as well, so I just have a couple minutes of footage of me smiling at him and asking him about his time at the gym. So that's pretty cute. Alright, it's 8:30, so I'm gonna head up to my office to log on to work. This was the Monday after Thanksgiving, so I'd been out of the loop of things work-wise for several days. And cool, turns out my first meeting of the day was moved from 8:45 to 8:30, so I'm already late. It turned out fine, and since it was just general updates, I had some time to start making my task list for today while listening in. Here's my view from my desk, and here is me starting to get cracking on today's work tasks. Which I don't list any of these in my personal planner, but I've got a video about how exactly I use my planner, and I'll put that in the cards for you. All right, and that was my morning routine. Thank you so much for coming along with me as I did all of my start of the day things. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed having you along with me. If you haven't seen last year's morning routine that I posted, take a look. It is very different actually, so that's pretty fun. And as always, please like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you loved it and want to see more like it, and thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.